Welcome to Vicky's 4-0 drills. Let's dive in and get to work. Alrighty, gang, we're going to work on another drill that is more competitive. We just finished up our warm-ups in the transition zone, and what we're going to be trying to work on is moving in. But traditionally, when we've done this exercise, we have moved in and kept it a little low-key, just reset the ball, send it back into the kitchen. Today, you're going to be fed balls in many different ways, and I want you to be prepared for those times that you are moving in, and maybe you shouldn't be, but you know that ball's coming back at you a little harder. Block, reset, whatever you can do. But what I also want you to be thinking about as you're moving in, because there's a lot of buzz right now about this position that we've talked about it for so long as being, you know, reset and just dink. But at some point, you do have to think, this is where the game is won, and I have to be more aggressive. So it's knowing those times to be more aggressive, moving in, you know, kind of a shake and bake sort of thing as well. If you get a high enough ball, you want to be able to move in and put it away. So we're going to work on those kinds of things. As my feeders on the other side, you're just working at sending the ball in all kinds of ways. And one of the big things you're trying to do is keep them back, right? If you were in a match, what would you do if you were here and you could tell this person's moving in on you and getting a little more aggressive? Go at their feet, or the other thing is reset right to the very front of the kitchen, right? So it is a matter of balancing out what you want to do based on what they're doing, based on the height of the ball, the speed of the ball. This is where there's a lot of factors to take into consideration, but this is great practice, and this is really a step up from where we've been. It is a lot more aggressive. This gentleman who I heard talking about it, he calls it one of his blood drills. So if that describes how aggressive it is. So be aware, have your paddle always in that ready position, both sides. You got to speed up on this side, you better be ready for that speed up and be able to determine what you're going to do with it, right? You want to keep it, it's coming at your feet, your ready position is definitely a little lower, right? You might have to take it off the short hop. There's a lot of different things that maybe need to take place. But anyway, let's get 4 people. We're going to have 2 feeders and 2 in the transition zone. And we're going to start out with just a regular hit to get it started, and then it's on. Nice, Rhonda. Good choice though. You were stretched, and so that's not the position that you want to be in, low and stretched to go hard. That's it.
You started it.
And look, sometimes you're going to get punished, right? Sometimes you know you're coming in for it, and they're going to come back at you hard, and we're just not going to be able to handle it. But that's part of learning when to do it and when not to. Now that one, Sharon, you want to go put it away behind him. Put it away at his back feet and put it down and behind him. You don't want to give him any chance to get it back to you. It's all right, you're going to get it. Nice, Julie Brown, really nice.
Without leaning? Oh, that's not in position.
Now, what I want to see you do is less full swing, because your paddle was right here for that big full swing. Look, here, it's right here. Okay. Furthest back you're going to do is right here, right? That's it. My V, I want to hit the ball here. So if I'm taking a big old swing, that ball got behind you is all it is. Have that paddle just right back out in front of you. Good job, good job. Hey there, we're going to be doing a drill right now that's actually one of my crew's favorite drills. I call it 2-on-2 at the no-volley line. This is one that you can truly learn to be very competitive. and you can learn to slow it down, reset. There's a lot that can be learned in this exercise right here. So join us and we'll let you see what it's all about. What we're going to be doing is we're going to do what's called the 2-on-2 at the no volley line. I know this is one of your absolute favorites. Today, especially for those people who are in the tournament this weekend, I want you to really focus not only on being defensive up here, but knowing when to be a little bit more aggressive. The biggest thing I want you to focus on too is the other exercise that we just did a few minutes ago, one-on-one. You're now going to do it in more of a game-like setting, and that's moving your opponent around. If the opponents turn the other way, I want you to go at their back feet. I don't want to see you doing a whole lot of risky things, trying to go down the line a whole bunch. Focus on the middle and trying to create an opening in the middle, okay? But this is also a great exercise for you to work on resetting the ball, knowing when to do that and when you can be more aggressive. Also, hanging in the dink battle. Don't give up. Tell yourself, I don't want to be the one to make a mistake. I want to hang in there and keep up with my dink. Moving the ball around again, but stay in those safe zones if you can, especially for my tournament people. When it looks like you got the upper edge or something in the match, you can start being a little bit more risky. But for your first 3 shots of it, I want you to stay safe, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start out with 2 courtesy dinks, and then we're gonna move on. Ball goes live. That doesn't mean I have to go hard, does it? That's the first real true hit of the battle. So this is where I want to see like at least 3 shots or something where we're playing safe, and then we can move into something a little bit more aggressive. Courtesy dink, courtesy dink. Nice shot. Beautiful. Okay, courtesy dink, courtesy dink. Courtesy, courtesy. Good job, good job. Sometimes, huh? Thanks for hanging out with us today. And remember, drill as much or more than you play, and you will take your game to the next level.